yeah, they make the channel froze. I'm really who the piano chose. Put my name up like a banner boat. Acting tough and I'ma let her go. Name her who got a better flow. She can hang it up just like a telephone. Stick me up with the cost 10K to let it come see it. Hands at me, I'll make it come treat it. Spin, make it come beat it. I want the new in the machine out. Jewelry be cold like the temperature zero. I'm the hardest, they call me the hero. Heavy then they know what I be on. I'm the best, I'm the best. And I got it, and I got it. Get my way up, and I go, and I go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold. I'm the best, I'm the best. And I got it, and I got it. Get my way up, and I go, and I go. If I touch it, then it's cold.
Tonight, from the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. It's the New Orleans Saints taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Superdome here in New Orleans. Tonight we kick off week 3 with a great Thursday night matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New Orleans Saints. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting on a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he'll be out right at the 35. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. Operating from the gun, Trader. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the play. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Trader. He's got it to Collins, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Looking to throw. Boston. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing again. Schrader drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
From the gun on 3rd down. Schrader. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. Kamara is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Boston eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Operating from the gun. Boston. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. The Eagles hit 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown! DK Metcalf with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles are back within a score. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house.
Hightower not going to attempt a run back, and his guys will begin at the 25. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
On 1st down, Schrader. He'll complete this one to Collins. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Now, this defense for the Eagles very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Here's more on the return. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
They are riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
To throw on second down. Trader. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Out of the gun now on third down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down. Here we go with Kamara. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Alvin Kamara unable to push past that yellow line. And the Eagles defense able to hold. They begin with Henry. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. They go play action here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play there for Philly. 45 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run for it with Henry. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Henry again. And this time he'll get down close to the goal line, but not quite in as he stopped at the 1 yard line. Henry.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Derrick Henry
with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
And that makes it 14-10. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Hightower not going to attempt a run back, and his guys will begin at the 25.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves. Let's get back out there and move the ball again.
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
To about the 40-yard line.
Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. You mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back to throw. Trader.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
You know what I like like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
On second down, Kamara. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This one complete, right side to McDonald.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
And they try to set up the screen, but that almost disaster as it falls incomplete. Very nearly a turnover, but it's fourth down. McPherson's kick is good.
And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat.
He's got a man, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 73 yards.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Hightower not going to attempt a run back, and his guys will begin at the 25.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Open man there is Collins, complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Operating from the gun, Schrader.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the carry, so a pretty good gain, but still left with a tough 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Trader. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Here comes the Saints punter now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Throwing on first down. Boston. High throw, but the catch is made. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Looking to throw on second down. Boston. And he slings one that's incomplete.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
Back to throw again.
Quick slant to Brown. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
He's got room at the 30.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. They'll look to throw again. Looking for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. Well, let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Hightower not going to attempt a run back, and his guys will begin at the 25.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. To throw on second down, Trader. 7 yards there and a first down. The Saints in the hurry up here, clock continuing to roll. On the left side, it's McDonald. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
2nd and 2.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle, wow.
Did you notice the look between the two of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect.
Locates Kamara on the out route.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Trader. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson.
This from 36 yards out.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense is getting...
And he's taken down here by the Saints. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to our Timberrod Studios here in Orlando. We'll take a minute and look ahead at what's to come this weekend in week number 3. Plenty to look forward to in that early window, one being a noontime start up in Green Bay. A big one for the Packers as they get set to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Good game to follow in the late afternoon window as well, one being in Atlanta, where it'll be the Falcons taking on the New York Giants. And lastly, in the national game on Sunday night, definitely one to tune in for, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Wide receiver A.J. Brown, you see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here.
Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it again with Henry. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Boston. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and 2, Boston. And able to complete it to Moreau. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 9 yards that time. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw. Boston flushed out right. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one goes for 24 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Henry up the middle. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Boston. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. DK Metcalf. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season.
And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Koo now for the point after.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays.
And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Hightower not going to attempt a run back, and his guys will begin at the 25.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. On 1st and 10, Schrader.
This one left side caught by Collins. Finding room at midfield.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Back to throw. Schrader.
The pass caught by Olave. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Working with a 2nd and 3.
A give to Kamara running right. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Looking to throw. Schrader.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Schrader. Being chased out left. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he gets it a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. Looking to throw. Trader. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. They'll look to throw on third and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. A big play there for Philly. 44 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 67 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just... Here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Hightower not going to attempt to run back, and his guys will begin at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
Well, that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
A busy night continues for Kamara. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Trader.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Trader. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that'll put us within 3 scores as it becomes now a 23-point game. Another 3 on the board. He's been the lone bright spot. That's now 4 field goals.
If this offense had finished a few drives, we'd be looking at a different complexion to this ball game, because right now, the trade is really wrong for them, isn't it? They're trading field goals while the other team's scoring touchdowns. That's not going to work.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Touchdown, Eagles! DK Metcalf, 71 yards. And the Eagles get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's Koo to kick it off. Hightower not going to attempt a run back, and his guys will begin at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
On first down, Trader. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McDonald. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Trader. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. Trader. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
On second down, here's Henry. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. Throwing on first down, Boston. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Saints will take over here just shy of the 30. Now they get a fourth quarter pick, a little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. Has a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. On first and 10, Trader. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Operating from the gun, Trader. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. On first down, Trader. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. They'll come up now on second and a yard. Operating from the gun, Trader. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Throwing on first down, Trader. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Nico Collins, 28 yards. And the Saints get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think you might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he trotted out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. And the busy night for Henry continues. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Off play action. Boston rolling to his right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Escaping the pressure right. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get-it-in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 85 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. They keep it with Henry on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Oh, they'll get this to Metcalf on the jet sweep. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on third down. Boston got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 15-yard line. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Back to throw. Boston. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the Saints will have the football back. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On 1st and 10, Schrader. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to speed things up here. Looking to throw on second down. Schrader. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him, complete. On first down, Schrader. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
On third down, Schrader.
Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Eagles, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Giants next week. Meanwhile, for New Orleans,